You are not niggers. You are not coons. You may smoke reef and drink wine and do crazy, wicked things, but you are not a wicked person by nature. You have lent yourself to wickedness, but you are a divine creature that must now come into the knowledge and power of your own divinity. And no preacher can resurrect you into your divinity. It takes God himself to bring you into your own divine nature. So we're not dealing with prophets. We have walked out of prophet teaching. This is the time and the presence of God. So I don't talk about God will come. God is already here. And he's working in me to resurrect you to your divine nature.
Salute, guys, and welcome to class, man. Come on in, hit that like button, guys. Keep in mind that we don't cater to any groups, gangs, communities, religions, feelings, or emotions. We cater to the truth, we cater to common sense, and we try not to complicate it. I try not to. We got Miss Goodbread in the house today, not for long, but she just wanted to stop in and show her love and shit.
I pop my head in and say, what's up, guys? I see y'all doing real good on the channel, both channels. That's what's up. Keep the support going. Let's go.
Right. So, guys, y'all see the thumbnail? Y'all see the title? Y'all know what we here for? You know what I mean, guys? I always like to refer to Miss Goodbread. Guys, tell the truth, I get a lot of spill from Miss Goodbread. I get a lot of game, real spill from Miss Goodbread because she keep it a buck. She like the truth. One of the rare ones that like the truth. And she know how to correct it. She know how to correct me right. So what do you got to say about this story right here? Like, you know what I mean? We're going to get into it. But you're not going to be here for that. But
Right.
we're definitely going to get into it. But I want to hear your opinion.
All the specifics, which at the end of the day, I honestly don't need to know all of the specifics because she killed the baby. I mean, she killed herself too, but I mean, not to say that that's fine because it's not fine. But if you're having all of these troubles or whatever, to take the baby out with you, like you didn't have a grandma to send her to, or well, they said she tried to go to the mom's, right?
She tried to go to the mom's for some bread.
What about the baby daddy? Auntie, a sister, the shelter, something. I mean,
they said
to kill the baby. What was the point in killing the baby?
When I be bashing women, when I be bashing the women, they be all right. I be say that they will give the baby to anybody. Lilith single mothers, and I mean the majority of single mothers will give the baby to anybody except for the baby father.
Well, then she should have gave the baby to anybody instead of going off and killing that little 4-year-old pretty little baby. Like, why? I don't. It baffles me every time I hear these stories. I can't imagine even scratching Shamari too hard to hurt him. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's not in the female nature. It's not. It's a mother's.
Kill your baby that you carried in birth to kill it for what? Because you was behind on your rent.
It's more in the father's nature to kill a kid.
It shouldn't be in anybody's nature to kill anybody.
But it's in the father's nature. But at least when the father
it's not in your nature. You gonna kill Shamari?
No.
Right,
But
so don't say
it's in our
the
nature, though.
It's not in your nature.
All right.
It's not in anyone's nature to kill their child, their offspring. They don't do it in the lion
no,
kingdom.
That's true. The lions will come and
they'll kill the other man's baby.
Oh, that's
They're
what I'm
not
saying.
Gonna kill his baby.
Right. All right.
You're not gonna kill your baby.
All right. See what I mean? See what I mean?
Like, that's crazy. Absolutely crazy.
But we'll kill something though. It's in our nature to kill something. Why is y'all killing? Why is y'all doing the killing if it's in our nature to kill?
What's happening with these ladies today? I don't get it. It baffles me. I can't do social media anymore because it's either too heartbreaking with the sad stories, or it's full of cap, or it's just trash for your mind. That's all it is.
That's what it is. That's what's pumping them up. So, ladies, yo, we're gonna keep it quick. Miss Goodbread advice is log the fuck off.
Period.
Log out.
Put the phone down, walk away from it, go over there, sit down somewhere, and do something else.
How are you able not to be on you don't fuck with social media?
It doesn't. It's trash for your mind. So it bothers me. It irks me to read the stupidity and see the stupidity that's on there. Like, I have too much I have to do to be looking at this, wasting brain cells on stupidity on social media, because that's all it is.
Another piece of advice: keep yourself busy, ladies. If you keep yourself busy, you wouldn't be on social media as much.
You don't have time. I don't have time to be strolling social media. Like, it's ridiculous, and it's a waste of brain cells. Period.
Well, I ain't gonna hold you too much longer. I know there's always a next time. There's always a next time. So we thank you. We appreciate you for popping in. We understand that you hate attention. You don't, and that's another. See, she gave you our 3 keys right here. Any female that just want to be all up in your show and all up in your shit, that's a red flag, bro. Female is supposed to be learning in silence, in the background, rooting you, cheering you on, doing they shit though. Still doing work. I ain't saying have them on no trophy. Ain't no such thing as no trophy chick.
I got enough work to do over there as soon as I get up.
Love you, man.
All right, roast fast.
Hold on, hold on.
Oh, you ain't want to show my ass?
Nah, I ain't want to show your ashy ass legs and shit, man. Get out of here. Get out of here. All right, yo. Thanks, man.
Wait, let me grab a cigarette.
Got it.
I'm gonna grab the whole bag. All right, and I'm out.
All right.
Come on, guys.
All right, y'all. Let's get down to business, y'all. For those of y'all that's having a bad day, you know, sometimes you have a bad day. It's just not, things don't go your way. So you don't be wanting to hear no shit, especially my mouth. You don't be wanting to hear nothing I got to say. You know what I mean? Because I be telling the shit that your mother told you to keep a secret. That's all I be doing. I be blowing up the secrets your mother told you to shh. Back in 1989, you know what the fuck I be talking about. But in any event, if you was having a bad day, you might want to leave the live now, because we ain't got nothing good to say today. We ain't got nothing nice to say. Y'all see the thumbnail. Y'all see the title. The thumbnail speaks a lot. We live in a society that want to paint us men as the bad guy, bro. And that's crazy. I don't see how that's crazy. That's crazy to me. How can the men be the bad guy, right? Let's look at it, right? The last big story of a man attacking a female was that guy in the New York City train station when he attacked that woman, right? That was nasty work, yo. He need to go to jail. He need to get his ass whipped. All right. Now let's fast forward to 11/19/2022, right? Since that day happened, 10/18, you know what I mean, 2022. Since 10/18/2022 to 11/19/2022, we have seen women kill babies. We have how many stories of women killing babies, women killing women? We're going to get to that later tonight. Yeah, I got time today. We got women killing women. We got women killing men. Let's not forget that man that got killed by that little Instagram model, or that fans only model. We got that. You know what I mean? Black women disappearing at other black women expense. You know what I mean? We got tons of shit showing that these mothers, these hell of a women that I talk about, that they say I'm bashing, hell of a mothers, right? We got tons of videos showing that they are our problem because they go unchecked. Let's get straight into the content today, guys, because we got a double period tonight. We gonna get that double period in, because I'm definitely gonna talk about the Shaquille, whatever the girl is. Y'all know my pronunciation ain't even right. So we ain't the S girl. We gonna talk about her. You know what I mean? I got some shit. But let's get right on into this story for those of y'all that don't know, man.
Who was behind on her lease and bills as she battled with cost. Youthful mother, 27, who was behind on her lease and bills as she battled with most everyday items, required her 3-year-old girl by the hand and strolled before a train. Investigation hears. Leighane Melsadie Redmond, 27, was in court over neglected bills before her passing. She bounced onto tracks at Taplow Station with girl on February 18, 2019. Investigation hears she had £334 power bill, £638 gas, and least unfulfilled obligations of
So technically, guys, it sound like this is in the UK, guys. So that lets you know again. Evil has no color and evil has no location. It's everywhere. It's shit everywhere. It's not isolated. It's not isolated to just one demographic. No. Evil is everywhere. That's why I tell you, it's a good versus evil war, guys. Good versus evil war. It ain't got shit to do with man, black, white, man versus woman. No, it's good versus evil. You know what I mean? And it just so happened that the majority of people, 80% of people, are evil, bro. And it's straight like that. 80% of people, 80% of bitches is trash. 80% of niggas is dirt. Because if 80% of bitches is trash, that means 80% of bitches is raising 80% of niggas. And it's just straight like that. So we're not going to play dumb. We all know how to count. This simple math. We're not going to complicate common sense. We have 80% of women with this mindset, the mindset that we're about to witness in this live. This lady who will take their child life. They will sacrifice life for their feelings because they're behind, because they fucked up, because they had a hell of a summer. They had a hot girl summer, and now you're backed up 2 months, because that's about 2 months backed up right there. You know what I mean? Now you're 2 months backed up because you partied August and September. You know what I mean? And you just gonna take your child life. This is that I brought you into this world and I take you out bullshit that they spread and they spew to these little kids. When I tell you that they treat their kids like property, I am not lying to you guys. I am not bashing women. All right? You heard what the fuck Mrs. Goodbread just said, yo. And that's no cap, no flex, and no crab leg. It's not even in a female nature to harm their child, bro. Here, I'm telling her like, yo, it's in a man nature to harm the child. I'm not thinking like, yeah, you not your child. When the lion take over the den, he killing that next nigga child. That's why you don't want to be no stepdaddy. Because if you ain't got heart in you to dub that little nigga, then you shouldn't be no stepdaddy. You see how that work? It's the nature. We don't make this shit up, bro. God make this shit up. And don't play with me. God and religion is two different things. So if you click off this live because I mentioned the God, the Almighty, the Most High, then get the fuck out of here. You's a dummy. But God and religion, two different things. All right? Now that we got that established, bro, he ain't create this. God ain't create no evil bitches like this, bro. This, Satan had his hands on this. Social media, mainstream media, the radios, the news, that's Satan. That had his hand on this. How you feel you can take your child life? These children are a gift from God, bro. You just incubate them. They're not your property. And they got all of us programmed to worshiping these hell of a bitches, bro. These some hell of a bitches, bro. And we supposed to sit here and play let's pretend like these bitches wouldn't do us like that. And yes, the fuck they will do us like that, bro. And then they taught they taught a generation of women to sit there and play let's pretend. So now they got a generation of women feeling like somebody gonna do them harm when ain't nobody trying to do them harm. And they monetizing pussy now. Now they monetizing pussy. Everything God left for our enjoyment, for our pleasure, these motherfucking niggers and bitches then monetized. Found the way to monetize it and fuck it up. Let Satan in it. Think about it. The wine, the water that he turned to wine, we paying big bucks for. The sex that he left for us to raise and grow families and be fruitful. They done made money off of the music that he left for us to be gospel and be cheerful and enjoy. Then it turned into drill and all this other bullshit, trap and all this other bullshit that destroyed our people, bro. And then we sit here and act like we ain't choose this shit, bro. Like, oh no, they pushed us on, they pushed us on us. They just pushed this in our pocket. They put poverty in our pocket. No, nigga. No, nigga. We chose this shit. Let's get back to the story, man. Chick 2 months behind on her rent, and she gonna take and just destroy a legacy.
£1,499. Assuming you are battling, you can contact the Samaritans helpline all day, every day on 116 123.
Exactly. You a hell of a bitch. They love y'all. They got y'all. They got y'all. You ain't gotta worry. Like, what the fuck is you doing? What's you thinking about? You a woman. This world is designed and catered to you ladies. In all demographics. Some parts of the world, they make sure y'all don't be stupid. They force y'all into to not being stupid, and y'all should thank them. Those parts of the world that us over here, us free world, we look at them like, oh, they can't wear this, they can't do that. That's good. That's why they holy. That's why they're winning. Those women ain't complaining. It's just our news stories that speak for them. Dummies.
A youthful mother, who was behind on her lease and bills, accumulated her 3-year-old girl in her arms and hopped before a train, an examination has heard. Leighane Melsadie Redmond, 27, had been prosecuted over neglected bills prior to hopping onto the tracks at Taplow Station in Buckinghamshire on February 18, 2019. She was seen enveloped by a rain guard strolling connected at the hip with girl Melsadie, who was wearing a little fuzzy parka coat with a colder time of year cap and gloves, at the station 1 hour and 12 minutes before their demises. Portraying CCTV film showing the mother and girl today, partner coroner Lance Swim Casey told Beaconsfield Coroner's Court. Tragically, what we can see is that she accumulates Melsadie up in her arms and bounces cautiously starting from the platform to what is known as the forefoot and is then struck by the train.
Guys, I have the video. I wouldn't dare play this shit on YouTube platform. But if you want to see the video, make your way on over to Facebook. Mr. Goodbread Scott. You know what I mean? Hit me up on the Facebook, and then I will send you a link to join my group. I got a private group of Goodbreads over there on Facebook, and I'm gonna drop that link as soon as this live is over. I'm gonna drop that link to the actual video of how she did the dumb shit in that joint, just in case y'all want to see it. Those are my morbid watches, my cringe watches. If you want to see it, I'll have it in the Facebook chat, in the Facebook DMs.
English vehicle police in this manner proclaimed the passings a dubious occurrence. Investigator Sergeant Simon Rees let the examination know that a monetary specialist had inspected Ms. Redmond's conditions before her passing. The court heard Ms. Redmond had a bill from her power provider of £334 exceptional, a bill from her gas provider of £638, and she was in lease overdue debts of £1,499.37. Leighane Melsadie Redmond, 27, had been prosecuted over neglected bills prior to hopping onto the tracks at Taplow Station in Buckinghamshire on February 18, 2019. DS Rees said, Leighane Redmond had a few obligations in a few structures. She was behind on her lease, etc. On the day, she had gotten news that a portion of her obligation troubles had been feeling much better.
So, bitch, you went and you got supplemental programmings to help you out. What happened? What happened? I'm going to tell y'all what happened. I'm going to tell y'all what happened in a second. I'm going to tell y'all what happened. Y'all heard her?
Assuming she had gone into an installment understanding, which she did, and she should have begun another work, so her monetary circumstance was possibly going to change. Mr. Swim asked the official, "I think your monetary examiner took a gander at whether she had made a deliberate game plan concerning obligation through court procedures."
So you mean to tell me you was able to get an installment programming? That means you got a payment program, you got a payment plan. So you pay a little bit, they stop getting you, and then they set up how much you want to pay, and you get a chance to pay. You get to keep whatever it is you got, your house, your crib, your car. You get to keep it, but you just pay monthly on what you owe, and you still got to pay what you know what I mean, what's going forward. So you got relief that way. So what more did you want, guys? What more did this be the problem, guys, right? Because these bitches be trying to keep up with everybody, right? So they put themselves in a lifestyle that they really can't afford, right? And that they should have been tore down, went to them instruction books, that instruction manual that we talk about so much over here, right? Because they all started building without reading that damn thing anyway. You know what I mean? They built something. We all did. We all built something without reading that shit. But just us men, we are forced to tear our shit down and rebuild again. These chicks, they sit there with whatever they built, leaning over the shit and look like the leaning tower of pizza, bro. Leaning over, hanging from it. Think they'll tear it down and rebuild it, right? No. They get the front and crab leg and eat all the seafood they want. And they try to keep up with times. And they put themselves in a lifestyle that they really can't maintain. Now, God forbid if they show us the crib. I can only imagine the crib that she was living in, which is her and her child. I bet you damn near a mansion when you shouldn't have been living like that. You have to know you gotta know, you cannot live beyond your means, yo. And I mean, let me tell you, for instance, right? Let me tell you, for example, right? I know somebody right now who is living beyond their means, bro. They got the little assistant program, they got the little child support, they got mad income coming in. But for 10 years, they've been living beyond their means. Now, in about 6 to 7 more months, a lot of that checks and them checks gonna stop. They gonna be stuck in a spot that they can't afford. But because they done had parties, they done invited family over, they got family like, oh, it's so nice here. Oh, so they can't see themselves going backwards now. So now this is what I mean by they put themselves in a lifestyle that they cannot afford. And now it just fold. It start to fold. You know what I mean? Because when you make deals with the devil, he spin the block to collect. And that's what these bitches understand though. They take the devil's shit. When he spin the block, they act dumb. Like, oh what? You got to pay up. You got to pay up. But God is good though. God is good. God is good. Yeah, uh-huh.
Is it right that the result of that would she say she was had a course of action, by which she could have the option to reimburse it somewhere near month-to-month £143 commitments? DS Rees affirmed that such a course of action had been concurred prior to taking the consultation. During that time paving the way to Ms. Redmond's demise. At 6:30 a.m., when Melsadie was with her dad Leroy Paris, Ms. Redmond had checked her bank balance at a carport. She later made various calls, including one to her planned manager, and another genuinely extensive call with her landowner, Hightown Lodging Affiliation. By 6 p.m., CCTV showed Ms. Redmond.
I don't understand the logic in this. And I do understand the logic, because the logic is women don't use logic, so why the fuck am I looking for the logic in this? I shouldn't be looking for no logic in this. You know what I mean? But we all know. These be the nice, nasty bitches. You right. These be the nice, nasty bitches, bro. But why is you still calling around? You have the payment plan set up. Is that not good enough? Oh, you still can't buy them wigs and shit. You still can't live. You can't consume. You still can't. You not in high. You know what I mean? This is what it be, guys. It don't be good enough because they can't maintain that lifestyle that they built for that fake shit that they built for themselves. Because they run around here capping and crab legging, fake rich in it. You know what I mean? We all broke, but only the men admit it. They sit there and talk about how broke we are, but they doing shit like this though. And then they fold when they get broke though. They fold. This is absolute complete folding. Like, miss, that independent shit that they done pumped in y'all head, it ain't working. It ain't looking good for y'all. Cause men been independent for a while. And like the thumbnail say, guys, the thumbnail tell you it all. This is real flex right here. A man will sacrifice his life for his family. We all have. While a woman will sacrifice her whole family for her feelings. Look, this woman sacrificed her whole family because she ain't feel right. Because she was a little bit behind on her rent. Because she made some bad decisions financially. When, miss, you had the payment plan. I don't understand. I don't understand. Come on, man. Let's get back to the fucking video, bro. I definitely gotta read more. We're gonna break this story down because I'm gonna read today's shit.
Was with Melsadie as she attempted to book a Uber to Cherry Tree Street in Beaconsfield and settled on a decision to her mom, which didn't go through. In no time a while later, the mother and girl supposedly entered Taplow station from a...
And why did you take this little girl from her dad? Because I hear very well, you know what I mean? I hear very well. She got the little UK accent, but I hear what she says. This little girl was with her dad. Why did you go get this little girl from her dad to kill her?
Approach Street, where they stayed at the station for close to 20 minutes. Portraying the CCTV film.
So you thought about it. You thought about it for a whole 20 minutes, you big dummy. You big dummy, you, yo.
D.S. Reese told the investigation, her way of behaving, as a cop watching, was not ordinary. Her developments around the station, going from one side of the station to the next, going down to the station and back up, was a surprising example of conduct. Had police been noticing her, they would have moved toward her on account of her way of behaving. The court heard Ms. Redmond had a bill from her power provider of £334 exceptional, a bill from her gas provider of £638, and she was in lease unpaid debts of £1,499.37.
So that sound like 2 months rent, bro. That sound like you paying the 700, 770 or whatever. Or I'm hoping I'm giving you 2 months. Cause if it's just 1 month, then you just overreacted, sis. If that's 1,400 is 1 month rent, you overreacted, you big dummy.
The coroner said Ms. Redmond was primarily conveying Melsadie during the time she was at the station, but at the same time was seen strolling connected at the hip with her at different stages. Mr. Swim said, Melsadie is basically acted. She is quiet with mum, she is extremely persistent, she follows mum and permits herself to be gotten. D.S. Reese concurred that Melsadie was acting great, and didn't have all the earmarks of being requesting until the mother and little girl was seen leaving the station. Be that as it may, they returned only 12 minutes after the fact at 8:17 p.m. The BTP official said that the mother and little girl again invested energy
Damn, yo. So she changed her mind. She left the station. Oh man, be damn.
strolling from one stage to another prior to climbing the footbridge, where Melsadie was seen looking bothered and was gotten by Ms. Redmond. The coroner said, at this stage, Melsadie is ending up being somewhat disappointed and angry with her. There is a reasonable setup of toing and froing. Ms. Redmond in the end came to a stage, which was cordoned off to general society. She was seen pushing and kicking against an entryway to the stage. Mr. Swim expressed, "The following thing she seems to do, she does when no individual from people in general is in her nearby area. She, truth be told, gets Melsadie, and in a real sense lifts her over that locked entryway, and puts her on the stage. This truly includes getting her right to the degree of hanging over. This is a signal or movement which seems to have shown consideration and planning. She took care." The examination heard that an individual from the public, who was strolling down the steps, momentarily stopped to take a gander at Ms. Redmond, however, at that point continued on. Ms. Redmond then, at that point, brought Melsadie back over the entryway to the public region of the stage, prior to returning up.
She ain't even have the heart to do it, y'all. She ain't even have the heart to do it, yo. The devil, man. The devil is alive, bro.
The steps to the scaffold over the stages. Yet again, she then got back to the non-free stage at 9:29 p.m. and lifted Melsadie over the door. However, this time likewise moved over the entryway herself. Depicting the recording, Mr. Swim said, "She goes for Melsadie's hand and strolls moderately leisurely. It is 6 minutes after she puts herself onto that stage that she puts herself in the way of the train. The investigation proceeds."
And that was that, guys. That was that, fellas, right there. Now, guys, I told y'all about Lilith. I told y'all what Lilith do. Tell me I'm lying. Can anybody say that I'm lying, guys? And I've been telling you guys about Lilith, right? So let me give me a second, because the Honorable Coach Greg Adams, he had a live. I told you I was gonna be bringing that to the school. He had a live, you know what I mean? And he's a big dog, you know what I mean? So if any of y'all got reach and know and can mess with him, link me with him so we could definitely chop it up. I mean, I would love to do a panel with him on this topic right here, because he mentioned it about last month on one of his lives. And this has been our wave. This is our cloth. We know that modern women, 75% of women, 80% of women is Lilith. They modern. So a modern woman is Lilith. The shit we just saw and heard was Lilith behavior. That's the Lilith spirit in women. All right. So for those of y'all that might not know or new to my channel, I'm going to go over, you know what I mean, the who Lilith is. I'm gonna put y'all on while y'all watch that, while y'all watch the modern woman spirit. You know, everybody, yo, modern woman. This is the modern woman. While y'all watch that, I'm gonna go find that video. You know what I mean? XL, if you still in the chat, if you could resend that to me, because I know I gotta scroll all the way up and find the shit. But I'm gonna find the shit. So while I look for that, y'all guys check out this and tell me. All y'all trying to do is match the spirit to what we just read, what we just heard. And that's where your modern woman is, guys. Education is key. And, you know, I'm a defensive red pill coach. So I need you to be aware. I need you to be defensively aware. Fuck all that pickup and all that offensive shit. Once you know what you're dealing with, you could be a whack quarterback. If you know the defense, if you know what the defense going to do, and you can't throw, then you know what you got to do. Still, once you know what the offense is doing, then you know you straight. You know what I mean? No matter what you do, your worst offense is better than what they gonna fucking do. So check this out, guys. This is your modern woman spirit. You know what I mean? Again.
You might know Lilith as Adam's real first wife, who preceded Eve, or maybe as the first vampire, or a succubus. Heck, in the chilling adventures of Sabrina, Lilith is Satan's concubine disguised as a high school teacher. But where did the legend of Lilith come from, and what's her real story? If you read the first few chapters of the book of Genesis in the Bible, you'll notice that there are two accounts of the creation of human beings that are slightly different. The first, in Genesis 1:27, says God created man and woman at the same time, both in his own image. Chapter 2, however, gives the more familiar expanded version where God makes Adam out of the clay and then makes Eve from his rib.
All right, guys, so that we don't complicate common sense. That's a fact. The first woman created was created out of the same material we was created. That's the story where you're going to hear people say, oh, we made from the clay, we made from the clay, we made from the dirt. Whatever we made from, we were made from that same material, all right? Don't complicate common sense. They do a very good job of screwing up the Bible that way. You know what I mean? It's the context in it that they screwed up. It ain't that it's fake or it's false or they took something out. It's the way they got child niggas reading it and looking at it. You big dummies. But anyway, you know what I mean? She was made from the clay, the dirt, whatever material you want to make it, right? So because of that, what these women running around here saying right now? Oh, I'm equal. We equal to men. We equal. We want equality. We want equality. All because the first wife was made from the same fucking soil we was made from. They don't care that they was made second. They don't talk about the fact that at least we were made first. So that still puts us over y'all females. But they only care about that we were made from the same soil. Some of them don't even know that. Some of them don't even know this is why they feel so liberated. So half of them don't even know that. You know what I mean? This is what I mean, guys. You got to be 10 steps ahead. You got to get to some education, some real shit. Hopefully, the nigga is as entertaining as I am. So that way it won't be so blah. Because that's why education is boring. Because they know it'll deter you from taking it in. But anyway, right? First bitch, she made from the same soil as us. She runs off. She runs off on us. So God had to make another female for Adam. Get it? What do runoff mean? Ain't that divesting? Ain't that what our sisters is doing? Ain't that what these soul independent females is doing? What they call it? They call it divesting. That's all the first woman that was Adam's first wife. That's what she did. That's what she did. She divested. So this is why it's nothing new under the sun when you read your basic instructions before leaving Earth. It's nothing new under the sun. And the only way to defeat adversity is preparation. This is why I tell you to read your book. Read your instruction manual. Fuck what the world's saying. See, because the ways of the world got everybody screwed up with this book. The ways of the world got everybody looking at it sideways like, nigga, that's your instruction manual, bro. If we were dolls, if we were toys, if we was video games, we would come with the Bible, nigga, because that's how you work us. That's how you get us to win. I told y'all, everything come with an instruction manual, bro. Pick it up and flip it on the back. Even the food come with instructions nowadays. Like, cut it out, bro. Don't complicate common sense. Let's get back to this. But now that y'all know that's what it is. So the second wife, Eve, he made from our rib. He said, look here, B, you ain't gonna run off this time, bitch. God said, you ain't gonna run off this time, bitch. I'm gonna make you from a nigga rib. So you gotta be by his side. But unfortunately, what happened is we have the Liliths, who are these old bitches, these wall-hitting bitches. They pushing the apple, the forbidden fruit, to our younger women who are more naive, the naive sisters. They pushing the apple to the naive sisters, and the naive sisters is biting it. And then they becoming Lilith. And that's what's going on. So you got to catch a bitch before she bite that apple. This is why dating women that have a father is crucial. Because that apple don't somehow get eaten when a father is in the house. It ain't the Lilith effect. But you got to be careful with this now too, brothers. Because I know some dads that's sitting there scared. So I know some Adams that's still with Lilith. It's some Adams that's still rocking with Lilith, and they raising these kids. So the kids are still looking at the dad like, Dad, you should leave moms. They losing all types of respect for the Adam who's still with Lilith. So all that too, if she got a dad, that shit, you got to be careful because she could have a dad, but he could be an Adam to a Lilith. And then it's the same as no dad. It's the same shit. Think about it, guys.
The discrepancy is likely because the Bible's original editors were trying to stitch together different versions of the creation story into one master text. Most Christians simply treat the second version as an expansion of the first. But in the tradition of Rabbinic Judaism, it's widely held that these are accounts of two different women, the first being Lilith and the second being Eve. So what's Lilith's story? The earliest version of what modern readers would recognize as the Lilith legend comes from the collection of satirical proverbs known as the Alphabet of Ben Sirah, written sometime between the 8th and 11th centuries AD. And it's a doozy because it says that Lilith and Adam broke up because they disagreed about who should be in the dominant position during intercourse.
Bingo! Bingo! She wanted to make the nigga submissive. She wanted the nigga in the submissive spot. He wanted to be in the dominant spot. What's going on right now in the real world, guys? What's going on in the real world, guys? Yo, guys, can I get a donation? Can I get a donation, bro? Is this not creative? Is this not facts? Is this not uncomplicating the common sense, guys? Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. What are they doing right? Let me play that back, bro. Fuck out of here. We're going to play that back. And I told y'all, all of them modern women are Lilith. Don't play with them. They don't want to be submissive to us, ever. It's not in their plan. So what the fuck is you simping on them for?
And it's a doozy because it says that Lilith and Adam broke up because they disagreed about who should be in the dominant position during intercourse. Unwilling to accept a subservient position since they were created as equals, Lilith blasphemes by shouting the unspeakable true name of God and then literally flies away. Lilith's unwillingness to accept an inferior status hints at why Lilith has become a modern-day feminist icon.
Exactly. Guys, I am the truth with proof. I'm not going to tell you no dumb shit. I'm sent here. I'm a heaven-sent instrument. And I'm not here to keep you vibrating or hating women. I'm not trying to teach you how to hate women. I'm trying to teach you how to get to know yourself and how to know these bitches, bro. Know these bitches, because the world taught us something that's a lie. What the world taught us about women is a lie. What I'm going to show y'all about women is the absolute truth.
The part about her killing babies, though, not so much. Here's the rest of the Ben Sirah account. After flying away, Lilith basically turns into a demon mom and begins giving birth to scores of demons every day. God tries to convince her to go.
And that's a fact. What are they doing? What are these single mothers doing out here, bro? They making demons. These demons running the street wild, killing each other, killing us, killing our kids, killing everybody. Killing everybody. Demon childs and the single mothers. That's why I tell you, this channel, we attack hell of a mothers, bro. We attack, because that's the problem. Forever in the day, I will Jude 1:3. That's defend our fate, bro. I will defend the fate. God said I could. He said I could. For those of y'all, why you always judging? Why you always judging him? Because I could. Every day I wake up, I look in the mirror, I say, Mr. Goodbread, what on you could change and do better, nigga? And I identify it, and what I do better, nigga. Every day. God is good.
Go back to Adam, but she refuses and instead hunts Adam's offspring, the children of mankind, in retribution.
What did the lady do just now in the video that we just went over? That's not a hunt. That's a hunt, and she hunted Adam, baby. She could have gave Adam back his baby. It wasn't like he was a runoff dad, because the baby was with him. The story goes, the baby was with him. She checked the mom's crib. She did this, she did that, checked the bank, went, got the baby, and then threw the baby in front of the train. If that's not Lilith, I don't know what the fuck is.
There's another tradition, though, like the one from the sect of Jewish mysticism called the Kabbalah, which posits Lilith and the dark archangel Samael were created by God as dark mirror images of Adam and Eve. Some Kabbalah texts.
She's in every scripture, guys. Like, let's stop playing. Let's stop playing. I don't care what you believe in. Remember, I'm not religious. I'm real religious. You know what I mean? I'm with the real religious squad. If it's real, I'm with it. So I'm not here to push nothing on you. I'm here to bring the fucking facts, bro. You know what I mean? I'm not a religious organization. I'm not a cult. I'm just a truth teller, bro, that lived this shit. in real life. In real life, though. Y'all see. Y'all see what I do, bro. It's not a lot of people in this space moving like us. Right now, we underrated, Brad Squad. But we you know we gonna get there. You know we gonna be there, bro. You know we gonna get there.
Even suggest Lilith was actually the serpent in the Garden of Eden who tempted Eve. Still, other traditions say that
Absolutely. I tell y'all that all the time, right? When you ain't got a girl, don't nobody want you. When you ain't got a girl, when you ain't got an Eve, Lilith ain't think about you, bro. Soon as you get your ass a Eve, every bitch wanna suck your dick. Am I lying? Am I lying? Did I just make that up? Is that a bash? No, it's the nature, it's the facts, bro. I'm telling y'all, I'm like 10 steps ahead with this information right now for y'all. Let's play that back. I ain't say that far back though. What the fuck, Goodbread? Damn, you nigga.
child mortality rates in ancient times and teach that Lilith was actually the serpent in the Garden of Eden who tempted Eve. Still, other traditions say that Lilith isn't just any demon, but rather the queen of demons. A seducer of men, this demon queen version still hunts children, but could be warded off with special amulets.
A seducer of men, but she can be warded off with special ambulance. That red pill, boy. That red pill keep her away. It keep her away. Yeah, you gotta activate it though. You just can't know the knowledge. You gotta activate it. You can hold it in your hand all day. If you don't activate it, nigga, you gonna sit there and simp on one of them bitches. A lot of your favorite content creators they sound good, they sound great, and they run off and they spend all your cash apps on one of these bitches. You dummy.
In this context, the legend of Lilith generally was used to explain high child mortality rates in ancient times and teach societal norms about intercourse and the subsequent care of children. So even the evil demon version of Lilith has her good side. Before the Hebrew stories that became the Bible, though, there were earlier legends that many scholars believe formed the foundation of the Lilith mythology. A prototype for Lilith can be found in the Sumerian poem The Epic of Gilgamesh, which itself is basically a first draft of the Bible. And artifacts dating back as far as the 7th century BC seem to invoke protective magic against Lilith. Perhaps the biggest influence on the Jewish mythology, however, would be the Assyrian demon Lilith. The name Lilith seems to be the feminine version of Lilu, an Akkadian name which is related to the word for demon. Some scholars believe the name Lilith is also related to the Hebrew word for night, while others argue it comes from the Sumerian word for wind, all of which may explain why in ancient legends, Lilith was mostly seen as a winged demon of the night. The single actual reference to Lilith in the Bible appears in Isaiah 34:14, in a passage describing the destruction that will be found after God lays his judgment on the.
All right, that's for my guys and my ladies, my girls that always like to fucking striff with me and talk about, but if she's not mentioned in the Bible, because you know, y'all don't believe a motherfucking thing in the Bible anyway, but then y'all try to take these little debunks that y'all hear in mainstream to use it against somebody that's a true believer. Like, are you dumb? Are you dumb, bro? But I get it. Cause it's a lot of niggas that be fake. They be fraudulent. So I get it. You know what I mean? It's like, it's whatever. But she is mentioned in the Bible, bro. She is. In our scriptures. All right. There we go.
The nation of Edom. It says that thorns and brambles will grow over the city and its walls will become a home for jackals and owls. It goes on to say that the city will be filled with hyenas and satyrs and, quote, there too shall Lilith repose. Different
That's what's going on right now, bro. It's just a bunch of dumb niggas and young prostitutes running around these streets. Think about it. In this society, it's just a bunch of coochie selling bitches and thirsty niggas. I told y'all, the most abundant natural resource in the USA, America, is thirsty niggas.
translations reinterpret Lilith as all sorts of weird things, from a donkey centaur to a screech owl. Some
Ain't that donkey? Ain't that the Democratic symbol? Ain't that the Democrat animal right there? The donkey, right? And the Republicans got the elephant, right? Peep game, guys. Peep game, y'all. Stay with me. Stay with me. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, share, guys, share.
Versions translate Lilith as Lamia, which makes sense, as in Greco-Roman mythology, Lamia was the name of a queen who turned into a child-eating monster. And some amazing versions of the Bible even straight up translate it as vampire. That interpretation is the one that has gained the most traction in pop culture, as everyone from Marvel Comics to the 1996 movie Bordello of Blood to the HBO series True Blood has depicted Lilith as the queen of the vampires. Demons, vampires, donkey centaurs. Is there anything she isn't queen of? Despite being a figure that does not appear at all in the canonical Bible, and
that's a fact. You can't tell these dumb bitches that you're not a queen until a king you. They think they're the queen of everything. They done stole Mother's Day. They done stole Valentine's Day. They done stole every fucking holiday you think about, bro, and made it about them. I can't stand these bitches. I can't stand these little bitches, yo. Word, not all. Salute to my virtuous sisters. Y'all already know what time it is. But you little bitches, the majority, can't stand y'all bitches, yo.
That only arises from folklore, tradition, and foreign mythology, Lilith has enjoyed great success as a character in various forms of popular culture. She is, for example, a major player in The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, where she is arguably the main antagonist, the mother of demons, and Satan's very jealous concubine. The archetype of the evil wife that Lilith represents also informed the choice of naming Frasier Crane's cold, somewhat controlling wife, and later ex-wife, Lilith Sternin. On the flip side of that portrayal, a more modern reappraisal of Lilith's character would reveal her as a woman who was punished for demanding equality, and as such, she became something of a feminist icon, giving her name to the popular 1990s all-woman touring music festival, Lilith Fair. And then there's the seminal anime series Neon Genesis Evangelion, in which Lilith is revealed to be the name of the second angel. Lilith likewise can be found sprinkled all across pop culture, from books to movies to anime to video games such as Castlevania, Final Fantasy, and Darkstalkers. Sometimes she's depicted as a vampire, sometimes a demon, sometimes a succubus, and sometimes just a domineering wife. However she's depicted, it's clear that Lilith has transcended her pseudo-biblical roots to become a major part of pop culture today. Who's on top now, Adam? Check out one of our newest videos right here, plus even more.
Yeah, she on top. That bitch on top. She on top. She on top. These modern women, they killing niggas. They killing babies. They killing each other. These bitches running wild. Yo, sheesh, yo. Salute to y'all, man. Y'all enjoying y'all Saturday, man. I'm having a good old time telling the truth. I'm still looking for that fucking video, man. I'm telling y'all, salute to y'all. Y'all send me a lot of fucking content, yo. I'm sitting here looking through. XL Pro, you sent me a lot of shit, bro. I'm looking for the fucking video. XL Pro, help me out, man. Help me out, man. I gotta play that shit right now, man. I should have had it ready, but it just popped in my mind. I didn't think about it until right now, man. Like, I tell you, I don't come here with no script or nothing, guys. I don't come here with no script. You're saying, like, it's real life. It's me in real life. Y'all gonna get me. Like I told you, I'm not buying no mic. I could, like, if I wanted to, I could connect the mic, guys. I got a whole studio in the crib. I've been rapping for a while. Like, nah, son, that's not what YouTube is about. I'm not comfortable like that. YouTube was about you, a real nigga, somebody real, not an actor, not somebody you gotta sit there and be like, yo, is this nigga telling the truth or not? It was about a real nigga in real life getting on and just absolutely giving y'all his spill. It wasn't about all this catering to the nonsense, yo. I'm not catering to nobody, yo. That's the genuine, that's the quality. That's when you know you're getting quality. You know what I mean? If it just feels too good, it's just everything just feels too good. I don't say nothing that get uncomfortable, then you know you're in the wrong place, bro. You in the wrong if you're in the wrong spot. It's not YouTube to me. Fuck for that. I might as well go turn on the regular TV. I could go turn the regular TV on. You know what I mean? As long as I give y'all that visual And y'all can hear me. Y'all can hear me, bro. Y'all can hear me. Come on, man. I mean, but yeah. Let me find this shit, man. Damn. I probably done passed the shit twice. Fuck, man. I gotta make this shit a separate video. No. I'm gonna find this shit. Y'all just bear with me, y'all. Bear with me, bear with me, bear with me, bear with me. You know what? While we wait, while I dig that shit up, I got y'all. I throw some other Lilith shit on. Y'all don't mind? Y'all want to see more Lilith? Y'all want to see another Lilith video? Know what I mean? Throw one in the chat if y'all don't mind to see another Lilith video. You know what I mean? Oh, XL, the video with Coach Greg Adams talking about Lilith. Coach Greg Adams talking about Lilith. You know what I mean? I'm gonna play another video. I'm gonna play another Lilith video, and until we find that shit, and then I'll cut that video, and you know what I mean? Salute to the chat, y'all. That's one thing I gotta figure out. Like, if you notice, today I had some shit to say. So I ain't even have time to really try to show the chat and shit. You know what I mean? But man, listen, this shit right here hurt my heart. Hurt my heart. Like, you's a murderer. And wait till we get to me reading the article, guys. That matter of fact, since XL Post heard he probably gonna do that. Why he do that? Let me read the article. Why he find out XL, it's the Coach Greg Adams shit about the modern woman when he's talking about Lilith. Like, that was the first mainstream red pill coach like that I heard speak that. Like, other than the world, salute to the world class. My dude, the world class, we here. Cause he deep. World class on next level shit. Like, remember, Lilith is just scratching the surface. Like, Lilith scratching the surface. We could go next level to where all these bitches running around here really is the Antichrist. They're the Antichrist. They're the anti-Mary. They're the anti-Mary. They're the opposite of the Virgin Mary. You know what I mean? But that's a little too advanced. We're gonna walk slow. We're gonna slow crawl. We're gonna slow crawl of that. You know what I mean? But if you want, y'all can always check out the video that World Class got over on his channel. And I even got that same video on this channel. So you can go check out the Anti-Mary. Type in Mr. Goodbread, Anti-Mary. And you're going to see it. It's going to pop up. You know what I mean? We get deep. Because it's guys, it's spirit. It's a spiritual war. They call it the gender war. But it's a spiritual war, guys. It's good versus evil, bro. Because honestly, I battle not even against the modern woman, Lilith. We can leave Lilith alone because Lilith, if you're a real nigga, Lilith not gonna fuck with you. Lilith only gonna fuck with you if you being thirsty. If you're a thirsty nigga, Lilith gonna get you, boy. But if you not a thirsty nigga, Lilith ain't gonna fuck with you. You know what I mean? She not gonna fuck with you. The hard part that we come in being a real nigga is finding the Eve, like catching the Eve before Lilith get to her. Know what I mean? But if you're a real nigga, Lilith not gonna fuck with you. Lilith always gonna fuck with the Adams. Cause she gonna make Adam be submissive. She gonna put Adam in underneath. Adam never gonna hit it from the back. He never gonna hit it from the back. She always gonna be on top of the nigga like. She always gonna be on top of the nigga, riding. Not reverse cowboy either. She gonna be on top of the nigga riding. Hands in the chest. But honestly, guys, that is the number one position. If you're not packing, if you're not holding, let her get like that, and she gonna always make us, because she can always make herself get off. A female in that position can always make herself get off. That's why car sex be the best sex. When you're in the back seat and she over you and straddled on you, that is the Lilith position on the low. That's why car sex be the best for them. You know what I mean? For them, ask a chick. Chick love car sex. Women love car sex. Especially modern women. Modern women, shit. Car sex, they love car sex. That's advanced game, guys. That's advanced game, guys. Work. I think XL got it. Yeah, my boy XL. All right, so let me get to reading this fucking article. Man. Shit, I got only a half an hour because I'm going to get to that Shakina girl tonight. We gonna get to that shit. I got some shit lined up. I got some shit I need to say. They trying to force that shit on man. They trying to make man look like we did that shit. Nah, man, that's some bitch shit. That's some bitches. These bitches dangerous. They been dangerous. We've been telling y'all they dangerous. All right, guys. Young mother struggling to pay bills commits the word with toddler on train tracks. There you go. That's the train track right there. A bold bitch. As the holidays approach, many are remembering the life of 27-year-old Leighane what do they call her? Melsadie Redmond and her 3-year-old daughter, Mercedes Alanda Ray Paris. On February 18th, 2019, the United Kingdom resident took her toddler to nearby train tracks and walked in front of an oncoming locomotive. According to The Sun, Detective Sergeant Simon Reed of the British Transport Police told reporters and local media outlets that the young mother was behind on various payments. Sources say Redmond owed just above $1,500 in rent, around $345 to her electric provider, Con Ed, and about $660 for gas. The young mother had recently gone to court as the companies tried to collect their late payments. Detective Reese told the press Leighane Raymond had several debts in several forms. She was behind on her rent, electric, CCTV footage showing her pacing back and forth with her daughter near a train station before walking onto the train. The young mother, 27, was behind on her rent and bills as she struggled with cost of living, took her 3-year-old daughter by the hand and walked her in front of a train. Leighane Melsadie Redmond, 27, was in court over unpaid bills before her death. Reed replies. This is what I wanted to read. Because these motherfuckers, she jumped onto a track. Why drag the little kid into the pain? I guess she was scared the child would go through horrible pain. Fuck you talking about. People are going through a lot, and everyone has their breaking point. Just be kind. You never know how you impact someone else. Listen. People go through shit because yesterday they did some shit. All right? So this is what I hate about that statement. Oh, I'm not going to talk about nobody today because it could be me tomorrow. No, it can't. Because if you did some shit yesterday, then yeah, some shit going to happen to you tomorrow. It could happen to you. But if you ain't do no shit, then what you worried about? Because God is not mysterious. They teach us that. Our grandmothers, our dumbass grandparents. Well, God work in mysterious ways. No, he don't. He work in equal and exact ways. You do dirt, you get dirt. Salute the DMX. But yeah, of course y'all know these comments was looking crazy. These comments was looking real foolish. You know what I mean? Real foolish. Panderish. They now it's cool. You can go from being a murderer to a victim. Only a modern woman can go from a murderer to a victim and get sympathy. The sympathy card. She is a murderer, bro. She is a whole murderer. Fuck is we caring? Like, I care about the child. Why take the child? Dumb bitch. Like, these bitches is crazy, yo. Authorities said on the morning of Redmond's death, she visited her father's home with her child, where she checked her bank account. After seeing her balance, she made a phone call to a potential employer, then called her landlord and had a fairly lengthy conversation. Around 6 p.m., officials said Redmond and her daughter got into an Uber and traveled to I'll be damned. And traveled to Beaconfield. During that trip, the 27-year-old reportedly tried to call her mother, but the call did not go through. The two then arrived at Taplow train station. The detective added that Raymond's behavior at the station was not normal, but her toddler seemed to be at ease. Yeah, because they train him like if they God. So if you thinking she my God, you think that's the last thing on your mind. The bitch about to walk me in front of a fucking train. Seemed to be at ease with her mother on the security footage. Eventually, the young mother placed herself and the child onto the direct path of the oncoming train. My heart breaks for the family and friends of Leighane Melsadie Redmond and her beautiful daughter. There's so many people in the same situation, man. May God help and protect us all. One person tweeted, today, November 17th. Another wrote, people are going through a lot, and everyone has their breaking point. Just be kind. You never know how that your impact someone else. Man, listen, man, I'm not hearing that bullshit, yo. I'm not hearing that bullshit. That's bull. That's Lilith behavior, yo. That's Lilith behavior, yo. Lilith behavior at best, B. My heart breaks for the family. Yo, y'all niggas is crazy. Y'all niggas is perverse. Y'all niggas is dangerous, yo. Stay away from me. Stay away from my kids. Y'all niggas condone pedophileness. Y'all niggas condone all that sucker shit. What the fuck do we live in, guys? Welcome to Gyno land, guys. Welcome to Gyno land, where the niggas worship coochie and the chicks vote democracy. Gyno land. Gynocracy. Sheesh. Let's get to this. Let's get to my brother and the Honorable Coach Greg Adams. You know what I mean? Let's get to it. Salute to my brother XL Pro for putting me on, you know what I mean? Because I didn't even know, man. I didn't even know the brother was on to it. I ain't know you know what I mean? What is it? We gonna watch the whole thing. And because it's Coach Greg and my brother Anthony Spade, because that's who I give a fuck about. Anthony Spade and Mr. Palmer. I give a fuck about Anthony Spade and Mr. Palmer. Since Anthony Spade talks so highly of him, and he never did nothing to me, and I never really watched this shit. We gonna play the whole thing, no interruptions, guys. All right, salute to the coach, Greg and Adams, and you know what I mean? Let him do his thing. But guys, y'all know where y'all heard Lilith first at. So it's great that we going mainstream and that the bigger channels are onto it now, because it ain't about who's smarter. It's about how can we use our smarts to get to the next level, to get the people to the next level. That's what it's about. I don't give a fuck who's smarter than us, who's smarter than me. As long as you can relate to the people and get the people to understand and get the people better, that's all it's about. Because I'm a real nigga in real life. I'm not none of these niggas' competition. You know what I mean? Like, niggas be doing this shit for girls and shit. Niggas be doing this shit for money. I got every single thing God says you need to have to be happy. And y'all see it, yo. Look at this smile. That nigga happy, boy. That nigga walk on water. All right, let's get it, y'all. Enough about me, man. Let's get this shit. Salute to Coach Greg Adams, man. Word, yo. Salute to XL, man. Yeah, man. When I watched this shit, I was like, yo, yes, get it. Let's get it. And salute to the world class. He's the only brother in this space that I know we know what we know.
Lilith's Mirror. All right, I did an entire show on this. Jewish folklore. Sorry, Hebrew Israelites. We're going to go with that. Jewish folklore, the myth of Lilith. And I'm going to read this to you, but I want you to imagine this right here. We're going to put Sierra up. All right. And I'm going to read from this passage right here. Again, as a reminder, I did an entire show on this.
All right. Sorry, guys. Y'all know how I feel. See, Coach Greg Adams. Hold on. I love you, Coach Greg Adams, because Anthony Spade love you, right? But Coach Greg Adams, see, already you fucking up, bro. You fucking up. I need the real in real life. I mean, anybody that start off using Sierra and Russell, then I know that you are stroking the audience, the masses. You're keeping the masses stupid, bro. All right? But I'm not gonna knock you. I'm not gonna knock you because you don't know. That just let me know you don't really know. You know what I mean? Because again, you're a free agent. You're not a relationship guru. But Sierra and Russ, that's who we should be. We should be talking about them, bro. You know what I mean? We should be talking about them. That's the power couple. They better than J and B. Little do you know. But y'all know how I feel about Sierra and Russ, man. I'm just smarter than the average nigga. I'm smart enough to know that they trying to get us to hate what's right, bro. All this nigga do is go to work, come home, and fuck with his bitch. All his bitch do is go to work, come home, and fuck with a nigga. Why are we trying to make red pill about them? We got so many other couples we could talk about. We got the LaTruths. You know what I mean? We got so many couples that represent our talking points to the T. Like, let's stop fucking with modern women so much. Because modern women will never get a Russell. They dub Russells. Modern women don't even like Russells. So why would we use Russell? Like, why are we mad at Russell when modern women don't even like Russell? That's not who they after. They like Future. They like Future niggas. But anyway, bro. But Sierra twerking in the parking lot for chicken, bro. That's her job. That's how he met her. That's okay. She not, you know what I mean? She not twerking for no nigga. She not in no nigga face. She get her nigga up out of bad situations. Remember that party at the Super Bowl party? She got her nigga up out of there. She wasn't in there twerking. You know what I mean? Modern women would have been in there twerking for her old nigga. She'd have been in there twerking for some Future. She got her nigga up out of there, bro. Like, y'all gotta stop with the programming. Remember, niggas, niggas make a lot of money keeping niggas stupid and keeping niggas operating on hate women. Cause y'all gonna cash app. Niggas make a lot of money keeping y'all dumb. You know what I mean? So I need y'all to be smart, critically think. Niggas gonna be holding their breath waiting for Sierra and Russ to fuck up. They not gonna fuck up, bro. Put it like this. How can you hate on Sierra and Russ and fuck with me? I got that same thing. Miss Goodbread just don't twerk. She don't know how to twerk. You know what I mean? She don't know how to twerk. She don't make money for twerking. Like, think about it, guys. Think about it. Think. All right, let's get it. I see mad people dropped off. They ain't like that shit. They don't like that shit. I know. This is the righteous fear, though, guys. This is not the manosphere. So we got all new talking points. We got facts. You know what I mean? And we don't take no donations. We don't stop streams for donations. We don't do none of that. We don't get no money keeping you dumb. Remember that. This is the righteous fear. Let's go back to the coach.
And shout out to the angry man, Valdez. Go subscribe to his channel. He once talked about this years ago. And I remembered it. It stuck with me. But I was like, that's it. The myth of Lilith.
Hold up. Salute to the angry man, too, then. If the angry man spoke it, I ain't know that. If the angry man spoke it, then the angry man, you get some points. Salute to the angry man, and that brother be working. I be seeing them upload, and I be seeing them drop. Salute to the motherfucking angry man, bro. Word up. You know how we give it up over here, Bread Squad. We not with this nigga mindset shit. We know how to give niggas they kudos. You know what I mean? Even though it's the fabric of us, this is our fabric. This is our foundation. If Angry Man said it, salute to that brother, bro. Is Angry Man from New York? Is he in New York? Is he a New York nigga? Like, what's going on with Angry Man? Word. I mean, salute to that brother. And I know he fuck with Mr. Palmer, and you know Mr. Palmer, my heart. Mr. Palmer, Anthony Spade, y'all. Like, they be saving a lot of these niggas, bro. They save a lot of these niggas. Y'all know how I am, bro. I don't give a fuck. Them two niggas save a lot of these niggas, bro. No cap. I'm the real in real life, bro. I don't got time to play with these niggas.
According to Jewish folklore, Lilith was the first wife of Adam. This is going to start making sense to you people if you missed the first time I delivered this scripture. Well, not scripture, but you know what I mean. Lilith was the first wife of Adam. She was banished from the Garden of Eden when she refused to make herself subservient to Adam. Specifically, she refused to get in the missionary position with him during intercourse. When she was cast out, she was made into a demon figure, and Adam was given a second wife who goes by Eve, who was fashioned from his rib to ensure her obedience to her man. The following is an excerpt from a Jewish folklore, forgive me, Christians, that describes some of the evil attributes of Lilith. Now, Lilith is a name that is adopted by feminists. Feminists embrace Lilith, okay, because of her lack of subservience and lack of obedience to Adam the man. And a lot of women don't know that, so they can continue to adopt Lilith as a certain a rebellious spirit, if you will. All right, but they don't really know the story here. Okay, let me tell you the story. And if anybody you meet adopts the spirit of Lilith, you know that she's of evil. She's not of the spirit of good. Quote, the wife brought the mirror and all the fine furnishings into a cellar to her own home and proudly displayed it. The mirror. Okay, the mirror is the most important element here. The wife brought the mirror and all of the fine furnishings into a cellar to her own home and proudly displayed it. She hung the mirror in the room of her daughter, who was a dark-haired coquette. Now, let me give you the definition of what coquette is. Could be coquette. A coquette, who her daughter was described as, is a woman who endeavors without sincere affection to gain the attention and admiration of men. That is the definition of coquette. This stuff that we've been going through with men and women understanding them, it comes from a lack of understanding. Men and women have already been going through this for years. And the mirror is what she used. A coquette is a woman who endeavors without sincere affection to gain the attention and admiration of men. Do women do this today? Yes, women who date, and they don't have sincere affection for the man. She uses him for attention or money or dating.
Facts. Right? Facts, coach.
And so it says without sincere affection. She has no affection for the man. A woman goes to nightclubs just to get drinks out of guys.
That's a fact.
That is a coquette. She is out there getting attention and admiration with no sincere affection. This is what happens in the dating.
That's a fact, man.
Okay. You guys can see this. It says right here, she hung the mirror in the room of the daughter who was a dark-haired coquette or coquette. The daughter glanced at herself in the mirror all the time. The daughter glanced at herself in the mirror all the time. Let's go ahead and show you that. What do we see today? We see women glancing at themselves in the phone, the dark mirror.
Fair use.
Women record themselves all the time. They cannot stop recording themselves. They cannot stop posting themselves, doing absolutely nothing. Women walking across the street, they're doing nothing, but they know there's somebody that's going to give them attention and admiration. Okay? If you as a man should so much stand in front of the mirror and primp and preen yourself, foul. He stands in the mirror. He's arrogant and whatnot. Foul. If she does it, fair. Okay, this is understanding. This has nothing to do with hate. Here it is right here. The girl glanced at herself in the mirror all the time, and in this way, she was drawn into Lilith's web. For that mirror had hung in the den of demons, and a daughter of Lilith had made her home there. That's called Instagram. That's called TikTok. I'll read it again. For that mirror had hung in the den of demons, simps. Men.
Facts, coach. Coach Cook, bro. And see why I started the stream off, bro? See why I started the stream off with an honorable female? You know what I mean? All she represent, bro, don't worry about it. All she represent is the very rare, virtuous woman. That's why he said rare. God said, who can find the rare, virtuous woman? He sent all of us kings on a witch hunt because he know it ain't the majority. The majority ain't the rare, virtuous woman. The half of them ain't the rare, virtuous woman. Shit. He know the rare. It's only a small percent of them is good, bro. Only a small percent of them is good, guys. They don't like us to say not all, but we might as well. We might as well, guys. I'm not even going to cap and crab. Like God said we could. He said, who can find the rare? That means she's not on every corner. Guys, hold on, guys. Y'all remember the intro? Y'all remember the intro, guys? This is why he said, who can find the rare? And this is one of his teachings that we must know. This is the real red pill, man. Salute to the fucking coach, man. Salute to the coach. We is here now. And salute to my brother OKL, who gonna be watching this on the playback like my nigga did it.
My son, keep my words and treasure up my commandments with you. Keep my commandments and live. Keep my teaching as the apple of your eye. Bind them on your fingers, write them on the tablet of your heart. Say to wisdom, you are my sister, and call insight your intimate friend, to keep you from the forbidden woman, from the adulteress with her smooth words. For at the window of my house I have looked out through my lattice, and I have seen among the simple. I have perceived among the youths a young man lacking sense, passing along the street near her corner.
There you go. He even says simple. Even the word simp is in our book, guys. Even the word simp is in our instruction manual. That's who he was talking about. The simple. I saw a simple from out his window. He saw a simp. Falling for it. Falling for a modern woman, Lilith. Let's go, coach.
Men who are ready to heap admiration, men who can't control their sexual urges, men who can't control how much attention they give to women on social media. That mirror had hung in the den of demons, and a daughter of Lilith had made her home there. Your daughter closing her door in her room, recording herself for all men to see. It says, for that mirror, right here. And when the mirror was taken from the haunted house, the demons came with it. When a woman carries her phone, the den of demons comes with it. When she's walking down the street, and so much as you give her a little bit of attention, you're a pervert. In her phone she carries with her, she has many admirers, many admirers. That is the den of demons she carries with her. When that mirror moves, her den of demons moves with it. Okay? That goes for seeking, that goes for OnlyFans, that goes for Instagram and TikTok. This has already been, what we go through today has already been written about. Listen, and when the mirror was taken from the haunted house, the demoness came with it. It says, for every mirror is a gateway to the other world and leads directly to Lilith's cave. That is the cave Lilith went to when she abandoned Adam in the Garden of Eden for all time. The cave where she sported with her demon lovers. Y'all think this is new? This came before me. It came before Andrew. It came before Kevin. It came before Angry Man. We've been dealing with this in the world for a long time. Listen to this. I'll read it again. For every mirror is a gateway to the other world and leads directly to Lilith's cave. That is the cave Lilith went to when she abandoned Adam in the Garden of Eden for all time. Divorce. The cave where she sported with her demon lovers.
Exactly, bro. When she divested. She divested. That's the word that they using nowadays. They divesting. You know what I mean? For their feelings. They will trade it all in. Modern women will trade it all in for how they feel. They don't give a fuck. And that's just female nature, guys. They can't even control it. They can't control it. That's why it don't make no sense for us to sit here and be bitter. And that's why I don't keep y'all operating on dumb time. Because it don't make no sense. These bitches they can't even control the dumb shit. It's 8. I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna do a video on this. It's 8 female natures I need y'all to know. It's 8 specific things females do. All of them. I don't give a fuck about all that. Not all of them do. And I need y'all to know those things, bro.
Woo! Is this heavy?
Heavy.
It's heavy.
Heavy.
A lot of women on dating apps, a lot of women on social media, they're sporting with their demon lovers. Doesn't mean they have to do anything physical with them. It's the emotional, it's the attention, it's the admiration.
Women cheat all the time.
Let me give you another here. It says right here.
Emotional cheating.
It says right here. From those unions, this is gonna get heavy. This is gonna get too heavy.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. This is too much for you.
That's what we do, coach. This is what we do.
I want you to listen to this. Listen. From those unions, multitudes of demons were born who flocked from that cave and infiltrated the world. Right. Man, damn. I can't do this. I can't do this.
Go ahead, coach.
Remember, some of you were born from a club hookup. Some of you were born because 2 people got together on social media because your mom was a social media hooker and your daddy was a trick. Some of these dinner demons are running around Chicago, Milwaukee, Buffalo, Rochester, Gary, Indiana, and you're wondering what's wrong with the people. These unions created the demons who infiltrated the world. Let me read it again.
Go ahead.
Let me read it again. And this stemmed from what? The attention, the need for attention. Oh, man. Let me read this again. This is too heavy.
Pride come before the fall.
So when the women say what? They want to delete their babies. When the women say what? There's no good men out here. Why are there no good men? Because your unions produce. It says right here, from these unions, multitudes of demons were born who flocked from that cave and infiltrated the world.
Told
and
ya.
When they want to return, they simply enter the next mirror. They simply enter the next mirror. Man. And when they want to return, they simply enter the next mirror. This is why it is said that Lilith makes her home in every mirror. Shit.
Bingo.
This is too much.
They mad at us now, bro.
Now, the daughter of Lilith, who made her home in that mirror, watched every moment of the girl who posed before it. Let's read that again.
They passing the apple, coach.
Now, the daughter of Lilith, who made her home in that mirror, watched every moment of the girl who posed before it.
Right.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Continuing.
How my grandma say,
She
damned.
bided her time, and one day she slipped out of the mirror and took possession of the girl, entering through her eyes. In this way, she took control of her, stirred her desires at will. So it happened that this young girl, driven by the evil wishes.
Hold on, before you go forward, coach. This is that Medusa. Those of y'all that heard of Medusa and the Medusa shit with the look at you and you turn the stone and shit and the eyes and shit. You know what I mean? This is how people just depict. They just pull from it and make their own little cult-like shit. And you know what I mean? But when you follow the root, follow the drip, it all root back and it all stem back to our basic instructions, guys.
Of Lilith's daughter ran around with young men who lived in the same neighborhood.
Boom. Boom. Black
Oh,
community.
baby. This is from Lilith's Cave, Jewish Tales of the Supernatural, edited by Howard Schwartz, San Francisco, Harper and Row, 1988. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I've done enough. All right, we'll let your words speak on this. But I want you to think about that. I want you to think about that. Is that what we're seeing today? Once we take it away, let's just say we told, there's Myron and Fresh and Fit. Myron and Fresh and Fit have gone on social media and said, if the woman has an Instagram, she's not dateable. So much to the point where you're removing the potential of Lilith's mirror in your.
Guys, do you understand why I don't dangle what I have? It's just aligned. Miss Goodbread told y'all her mouth. She don't fuck with social media. You can't find nothing on her. Remember, I lost contracts because she have no social media presence. The devil once told me, remember guys, I used to have the Nike logo on the fucking thumbnails and the shit. Niggas took they shit back because she wasn't a hot thought. You know what I mean? She wasn't going to be Sierra. I don't need the money. We don't need the money like that. You know what I mean? Fuck it, yo. It's supposed to be tough. You know what I mean? The toughness keep us together. You know what I mean? If we get to the top and have everything, and then what the fuck? We gonna sit there looking at each other stupid, but she told you out her mouth, bro. She don't have social media, bro. You want the woman that can live without this social media bullshit, bro. Remember, and this is why I told y'all, fuck all that father shit. Two father shit. Fuck all that two family households. Fuck all that. Fuck all of that. If she addicted, if she a social media crackhead, bro, it's a dub. It's a dub. You gotta dub it. You gotta dub it. Or you just gotta pump and dump. If it's a social media crackheads is pumping dumps, bro. Put it like that. That's what I'm gonna put it like that, bro.
Your relationship and women are going nuts. No, you can't remove that. Why? Because that is the most important. It's more important than you. You're of sub-importance to her ability to market herself. And she has such an addiction to it that she cannot remove it. There's no possibility that you can say to a woman, I mean, very little possibility. No Instagram if you're dating me. They'll go ballistic. They'll go ape. This tells you what it is, okay?
Let's go, squad. Let's go, squad. Let's go. Let's go. That shit was whoo-sa. I love y'all. Let me drop this link. You know what I mean? Y'all, we gotta keep it brief if y'all want me to do that Shaquilla shit. I gotta prepare for that shit. But I got a good, what is it? I got a good 10 minutes. I know T.O. got something to say on this shit. Motherfucking bitch. This bitch gonna jump in there. That's Lilith. Killer and eater of men and babies, bro. That's what they do. Ain't nothing new, yo. Wow, I ain't know coach was. I ain't know, bro. I ain't even know, but XL put me on, bro. Good looking, XL. Good looking. Word. Definitely went over there, and I definitely subscribed to the coach. You know what I mean? Anthony Spade used to talk about him all of the time, but when you making content, you don't really be having time to watch everybody. And you know what I mean? I definitely watched Spade every shit he in the morning, every video he dropped. I definitely watched Palmer's show, and then if I could catch everybody else, you know what I mean, OKL too. I watch OKL. And the Righteous Fear. I'm gonna catch y'all shit. You know what I mean? Especially y'all lives. But everybody else, man, fuck y'all niggas. I mean, sometimes I catch the church, yo. So the church is cool too. Tio, what's up, man? Happy Saturday, my guys.
Happy Sabbath, Shabbat, whatever you want to call it, man. Happy 7th day, man. You know what I'm saying?
Facts, man.
That's if you're happy, man. You look happy.
But when do I don't look happy, bro?
We use like the problem. You see, the problem is, man, we use these words loosely. Like the culture It is a culture, but it's a culture of degradation, destruction, degeneration, devaluation. Just it's all X instead of pro. You see, and we've allowed the shit to. Mm, no, we perpetuated at this point. It's been inflicted upon us, and we perpetuated. And this is what Kanye is trying to say. And uh, look, man, like this is the
What's
righteous
up with the
fear.
Lilith? What's up with the Lilith shit, son? I was surprised Coach Greg Adams was on it. Like, boy, this is a
But
hell of a
my
show.
take on that, is that they're watching us, and yo, bro, I be sometimes when I got like, I be working and doing my thing, but like I'm a boss, my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? I be on my phone, I be on my computer sometimes. I be tuning in the shit even when I ain't on that's why sometimes I be like, yeah, man, I'm busy, but I can't chat type shit. But yo, bro, I be all over the place, man. These niggas be saying shit I be saying, they be saying shit you be saying, they be saying shit Dirty be saying, like catchphrase, like certain shit. Like I'm noticing the biting, just like in the hip hop game. Like, you know what I'm saying? You notice a nigga spitting your bars. Like you said that shit. Now a nigga saying that shit, and he think that like he said like you ain't come up with that. You said it,
Yeah,
bro.
I
You
heard
was
Cynthia
watching.
G. My guy sent me a little clip of Cynthia G saying "hell of a mother," and she disrespected my name.
Oh,
She called
bro,
me.
I've been hearing that. That's what I'm saying. What I be watching, like sometimes I be watching like I don't really watch little podcasts like that because that should be too much going on. I remember you got mad at me when I bought you all that shit. You was like, "What the fuck, T.O. man?" Because niggas treated you like a stepchild and shit. Like your
Yeah,
ass,
yeah,
your your ego, that shit hurt your ego because it's like, who you, nigga? I'm like, because I'm thinking like, yo, I know y'all niggas know who Mr. Goodbread is, but they be acting like they don't know.
yeah, because they be acting like, oh, he gonna take my audience. Because they come on, who alpha? Who really in the space that's really an
Nah,
alpha
fuck
male?
all that
That,
alpha shit. This is a
that I mean,
business. It's about business.
right, right,
And in the
right, right.
business world, none of that matters.
But
Alpha, beta, none of that
it don't.
matters, man. Tough,
But that's
soft,
what
none of
make the
that matters.
righteous
It's
fear.
about who could outsmart, who could
You're
dictate the
right.
policy, who could
But T.O.,
who
T.O.,
runs upon top.
that's what make the righteous fear unique, and that's what make the righteous fear righteous, because we got the information from a scientist. Fuck the science teacher. I look at these niggas as science teachers, bro, and I'm a scientist. So now you do the math. You know what I mean? These niggas got business models. All they got over me is the experience, which
Yeah, true.
leads them to set up these
But you're
programs
not
and
just
these.
a scientist, man. Like I'm not. I used to be a scientist, but I've realized something. Science is the study of biological and visual properties, and yeah, for the most part, right? Is a study of things, right? I am what they study.
That's what I'm talking about.
I am not a
Like
scientist. I am the science. I am
think about it.
the entity. I am
Think
the
about it. Think
consciousness.
about it.
I'm the
The
truth.
righteous fear is built off of teaching brothers that was raised by single mothers and brothers that's just down on their self-esteem. It was teaching them alpha male traits, right? But
You can't
you
do
can
that.
teach it who's best to get alpha male traits, but from a real alpha male, a nigga that's real in real life.
I would take it a step further than that. You can't teach nobody nothing that they can learn that they can't learn. Like a person could only learn something. You can't teach nobody shit. Like
You
when I
said
used to
that in the
practice
chat
martial
yesterday, which
arts,
is a crap.
when I used to
Correct.
practice martial arts, right? This is how I know this for a fact through like real life experience. If like a nigga tell you to stand on the edge of a tree limb, right, and do your form, you gonna look at him like he's fucking crazy. Do you think that's impossible, right? But the master is telling you to do this because he knows how to do it, and he wants you to. He knows he can't explain it to you. He's gonna tell you go up there. You're gonna fall down and hurt yourself a lot until you figure it out. How to balance, how to keep the shit from moving, how to step on it lightly, like, and then
Oh
when
shit.
when then you will master the technique. You see what I'm saying? And that's how the life works. Just like within martial arts, it's just like that with everything else in business, this in social, economic and political and you know what I mean, social conditions. Like, look, man, we're not stupid, man. We're not stupid, but we've been taught to be stupid. A hell of a mother's taught us stupidity, and you are the main one on YouTube. That your message is powerful, bro. And I know a lot of people gonna bite off. You should probably copyright and patent certain.
No, hell of a mother, and righteous fear is already wrapped up. You gonna pay me? For
hold
that
up,
shit.
nigga. I started. That was my. I said I was the first one to say righteous fear. You just took the shit because you got the platform.
No, I know who was. Queen of Virtues? It was Queen of Virtues. It was a combination.
Yeah, World Class was in on it too.
It was a combination of a lot of us, bro. That really.
But when we talked about. I don't know if you remember, nigga. We talked about like that's the movement, righteous fear.
Nah. Yeah, we definitely.
That's gonna be the moniker. That's gonna be the brand.
That's a fact.
And it just caught on heavy, like, you know what I mean? And then I was trying to incorporate everybody in. I was trying to get Mr. Palmer. That's why I used to be going so wild in the chat rooms. Remember, I started getting niggas flagged and shit, trying to promote my shit. Because I'm a marketing.
At first, I went to when I first brought it to Mr. Palmer. Damn. Yo, that was me rushing too, B. I see it, kid. I see it, yo, my old third grade ass, B. My old third grade ass. But yo, word, because when I first brought it to Mr. Palmer, he was like, yo, I don't even like that shit. But then, like 4 weeks later, he was like, nah, he was gonna go run with that shit.
Yeah, shit started moving. Look, bro. Bro, let me tell you something, man. I don't want to brag, man, but on the low, man, like you just gotta keep promoting something, keep promoting it. Just keep the people stupid. They keep seeing it. It's gonna get ingrained in the psyche, and then it's, you know what I'm saying. Some people gonna reject it, some people gonna accept it, but you gotta keep pitching it.
That's a fact. All right, yo, TL, let's wrap this up. Let's get on out of here because I'm gonna be right back with the Shaquilla shit. We're gonna go ham on that. I'm gonna be on the new school channel though. I'm gonna be on the Brutally Honest Goodbread. Like, you know what I mean? Because I got 15 reasons why she should have knew she was around snakes. 15 signs you are surrounded by snakes, yo. So we gonna definitely get into that because that was some snake shit right there, boy. So I'll see you in a minute, TL. We gonna link up on the next live.
All right, bro.
Bro.
Oh, I see a devil already popping up in here. Ooh. Brother, if you knew what Allah showed me of you, you would go right away and change. Up in that third balcony, the second balcony. Man, evil nigga. Oh, Yakub ain't got nothing on you. Well, I'm gonna tell you something, believers. Some of you are gonna try me, and I will show you very quick who I am. And you're gonna be surprised. Some of you little crazy Nick bros, your heart so filled with darkness and hate. But if you make the little move that you got in your crazy brain, you won't last. You won't last. And I say this, when we get real tight, strong, see a snitch and an enemy that's in here among us, he'll show up. I'm going to say this public, because I really don't give a damn about the consequences. Dear brother and or sister, if you're on the payroll for the police or the FBI, I don't mind you being there. I really don't mind. Because we're not doing anything that we would be ashamed of. So you can be here. It's okay. And even if we knew you was the police, we would not bother you. However, if you work in an evil way to try and break up something good for our people,